So hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So we are going to work with checkbox again. So this time I'm going to take the definition in which we are going to print a single message based on all the selections that the user has done. So what do we mean by this definition is if I made a selection for, let's say, reading and singing, I want to display only one message which says that, oh, you like reading and singing both. I don't want to show a message like you like reading and then another prompt which says you like singing. That is not what I want. So I want both the things clubbed into a single message. So it's going to be a huge structure if you know the binary number system, because I have three options. I will have a total of 2 raised to 3, which is 8 possibilities. So there's going to be 8 possible conditions that I'll have to write, and they're going to be very long. So what I'll do is, to shorten my code, I'm going to create this a as an object variable which will represent the window.document.frm is the name of my form. So now instead of writing this, I can write a for short, right? So we'll start off with the else if construct, the nested else if construct. So okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start my checking. So if the first one is checked and the second one is checked and the third one is checked, so then what do I want to do? I want to show maybe, oh, um, you like all three, right? So that's my first part. Or if all three are selected, then I will move on to only two selections. So let us say the first and the second are selected. See, I'm going to copy and paste. Once you have a condition ready, you don't have to retype the whole code, right? So then I would say, okay, the first and the second are checked. Then I would go ahead and say you like reading and writing. Okay, there's a typo there, right? So that's done. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this because we need to create two more such combinations for two possibilities, right? Two selections. So that's for the first and the third one. So for the first and the third one, I would go ahead and show you like reading and singing. And for the second and the third one, I'm going to go ahead and show, okay, you like writing and singing. So that's three possibilities for two selections. Now we have three possibilities for single selections, right? So if the first one is selected, I'm going to go ahead and show you like reading. If the second one is selected, I'll be showing you like writing. If the third one is selected, I'm going to show you like singing, right? And if there is a no selection, what do I do? Okay, so you have no hobbies. That's my final selection. Now, just in case if you're wondering why I started from all the three selections to two selections checking and then finally single selection checking, I could have written it the other way as well. But then imagine the situation if I write in this as my first condition. You know what will happen? Even if I have selected all three, my first condition would stand true. It will display this as the output and it will come out of this entire structure. Now that is not what I want. So if I want to write this as my first condition, then I'll have to actually write in if a.chk1.checked is true, and a.chk2.checked is false and a.chk3.checked is false. Now that's a very long way, but yes, it will bring clarity to your code, but it's really a very long way. So we would start with all three possibilities, and then two possibilities, and then one possibility, and then no possibility, totaling to eight possibilities. So let's see this in action. So in one of the previous definitions, I showed you if reading and singing are selected, it was giving you this alert message saying, oh, you like reading, and then again second message box saying, oh, you like singing. Now let us see what we are getting when I select these two. I'm going to get only one option, one message which says you like reading and singing. If I select all three, I'm going to get the first message come up. Now, you know what happens when you've selected all three, the first condition stands true. So it comes here and displays this, and then what does it do? It skips the rest of the else structure. So you simply come out of this, the decision making structure, right? Likewise, if you've selected just two of them, the first condition obviously would stand false, and then it will go ahead and check which of the two combinations is true. So here the second and the third one is true, so it would check this one, this would stand true. So it is going to go ahead and show this message, and then it is going to come out of this entire structure, which means the rest of the if conditions would never be evaluated. So there goes my output. It says you like writing and singing, which is correct as per my selection. Now, what happens if I don't select any of them? So when I don't select any of them, all these conditions are going to stand false. And since I have a default else here, it is going to go ahead and show me this output. Check it out. Right? So this is how the code works. That's all for this video. In the next one, we're going to start with the drop down control. See you in the next one.